Surge Slash Combo. Strongarm is great, but let's not forget the other incredible new attack. Or I guess attacks we got in Sunbreak as connoisseurs of the greatest weapon. Honestly, it's so much fun and so powerful. Wouldn't you agree, Shogun?
Please, stop hitting me in the face!
I think he likes it! Hello then, ladies and gentlemen, and glorious Sunbreakers all, though perhaps more specifically, those amongst you that favour the greatest of swords, the bestest of weapons, the ultimate stick of overcompensation. Today is not a day for Strongarm, though don't get me wrong, it is utterly glorious. Today is a day then for Surge Slash, our other new attacks that, in their own right, are incredibly badass. From the animation, from taking that OG greatsword combo and turning it into something actually playstyleable that you can build around and focus on, it really does feel good to have this kind of active, high mobility, quick greatsword chain playstyle to destroy monsters. And what's more, is thanks to Surge Slash, well, Element grip. Okay, I can do this. Thanks to Surge Slash, Element Greatsword is a thing. Okay, I did it. I got it. Okay. Ooh. For real though, it actually works beautifully with Element, and against the right monsters used in the right way, actually does outpace the best raw Strongarm set, which is really exciting. Like, let's be honest, Surge Slash is a cool enough new attack that in a world without Strongarm, we'd be like, yeah, this is awesome, I'm so excited. It's just Strongarm is so good that it's managed to overshadow it. Well, not today, because today I will bring you the best Surge Slash build, or I suppose builds, as we need one for each element possible, that will have you utterly destroying monsters with these beautiful quick hits. So, what's actually going on here? Well, first and foremost, the Surge Slash combo has really good elemental modifiers, especially the Vortex Slash. And indeed, if we compare the build that I'm about to show you on the training dummy with the current best raw greatsword build that I have shared with you, Dereliction, that comes out at a mighty 900 plus EFR, well, yes, the Surge Slash combo from the element build that I'm going to share does damage the raw Surge Slash damage from the best greatsword build, which is how you know that we're on the right track, and that's really, really good to see. Basically, any monster that has kind of just okay-ish hit zones for raw, so 60 and under, but has really good hit zones for element, 25 and up, so Shogun is a perfect example, this build absolutely shreds. Rajang is another great example, because although he takes fantastic ice damage, he's also a very fast active monster, and even with the Strongarm counter, landing the follow-up true charge can be an absolute pain in the ass, whereas Surge Slash, as you've been seeing, really takes him to town on a lovely date, and it's really pleasant to get to know Rajang. What am I saying? Word of mouth. That all said, though, you still want to use Strongarm with this build, as countering into the final powered up hit of the Surge Slash is really good. It is also incredibly speedy, comes out obviously way faster than the counter into true charge, and really helps your damage. In terms of general playstyle, well, you want to be going for as many triple down triangle hits in a row as possible. Triangle, 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 roll backwards, triangle forward, and repeat infinitely, and that's what lets you kind of permanently change Shogun, which is incredibly fun. You can go into the super fast strong charge if you have the opportunity, but beyond that, going into the true or Rage Slash end of the combo.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer.
is actually a damage loss over just spamming Surge Slash Combo over and over and over. Vortex Slash if you're hitting a particularly element weak but physically resistant part. Other than that though, your highest damage to time is literally just the overhead triangle combo 3 times in a row, as much as you can make happen. So, without further ado then, let's actually do this thing. I will use the Thunder Kezu Great Sword variant as the example to show you, but fortunately the build is the same for every element. All you swap is the Great Sword that you're using, and then swap the 5 element attack level 1 decorations to match the element of the weapon you're now using. And in terms of which weapons to use, well, Thunder Kezu is the winner, especially as you can use Elembane for an extra 15% element damage when hitting a monster that has a element weak spot of at least 25 or up. Otherwise, the Anti-Wyvern is of course always fantastic. When looking for a great sword for Surge Slash Element, and indeed playing it Element is the way to go, playing raw Surge Slash kind of just is worse than doing Strongarm. Though that said, this build basically is just a maximum raw build. We just find space to add in the element attack and choose an element weapon, as that results in the highest output. And it really does. Lunagaron Greatsword with its 330 in purple still loses out to Aurora Somnicanth with its less attack and white, because Aurora has that much more ice element. That's how much it makes a difference to Surge Slash. In any case, well, yes, Kezu is your choice for Thunder, Aurora Somnicanth is your choice for Ice, the Parasol is your choice for Dragon, the Ludroth is your choice for Water, and finally, Volvidon is your choice for Fire. Good old Blood Bath Bapaher? Blood Bapaher. What the fuck, Volvidon? And yeah, believe me, I have tested and mapped out all of the great swords, and no, not having purple sharpness doesn't actually matter here. Again, proven by Lunagaron being beaten by the white sharpness Aurora Somnicanth with the extra ice, but element builds are affected much less by not having purple than raw builds are, as raw is a much bigger multiplier for purple sharpness, times 1.39 versus the element times 1.25. In any case then, this is our armor set, and it will be our armor set for all 5 elements, as I said. The Teostra Helm, the Geismagorn Chest, the Gyarados Gloves, the Rathalos Waist, and the Geismagorn Legs. This, along with my Talisman, which admittedly is quite the good talisman, it's a +4, and you will pretty much need at least a +4 to run this. Making Surge Slash work in a way that competes with the best Strongarm builds does require a bit of a good talisman. You want one that gives you at least 4 of the skills that are on this set, and I do apologize for that. I don't like recommending a build that needs a particularly good talisman, but this basically is a good talisman or a kind of bust situation, or I guess just have less crit or attack, whichever you feel you want to do less with, but that is the case. In any case, this gives us a really good base of skills that once we fully decorate it out, you end up looking like this. And as you can see, yeah, a very potent raw damage build, and yes, Dereliction will still favor raw. We still want to be in blue scroll, despite this being a element build, because look, essentially it's a maximum raw possible, but we have 5 element attack and an element weapon. It's as simple as that. That's the most effective way to do it. So full attack, full crit eye, your boost, your weakness exploit, your single rank of chain crit, as even Surge Slash isn't fast enough to trigger the full boost, so it's not worth going past rank 1, though rank 1 is obviously a very nice boost. This all comes together then to make quite the potent concoction of lightning death dealing, or indeed, if you do want a different element, just again swap the level 1 element decorations to whichever element you are using. And to satisfy that mathematical craving I know you desperately have, well, the raw shakes out like this: 395 all skills all told on top of the weapon, and then when we add in the sharpness and the affinity, we get to 709 EFR, and on the element side of things, we get a little bit extra from chain crit and of course the element attack, but then the multipliers are where it's at, leaving us at 130 thunder, which is a lot of thunder. So that then, in essence, is how to Surge Slash. The mighty raw fury of Great Sword with just that little infusion of element to tip it over the top, and means that against monsters that, well, it works well against, those with high element hit zones and low raw hit zones, or monsters that are especially quick, a la Rajang or Seregios, I find it works very well with, or ideally both. Well, this is your answer, on top of just being an exceedingly different and fun way to play Greatsword that's just as good, giving us a lot of options when it comes to what works best, as I know not everybody does like, well, Strongarm. Sadly, there's not really a non-dereliction version of this to mention, as it kinda needs that dereliction boost to stay competitive, but if you really hate dereliction, replace the legs with ingot and redecorate accordingly. In any case then, yeah, that is your Surge Slash. I hope you have enjoyed it, I hope you find it inspiring, and if you do use it, well, merry hunting, my friends. For now, no, don't hunt my friends. There was a comma? Oh god, what have I done? In any case, like if you enjoyed this, subscribe and hit the bell for more Sunbreakily goodness. Consider supporting the future of this channel on Patreon down below. And until we meet again, a goodbye.
Josh, Cotton, and Hollow with the videos, dropping the humor like a hammer on your tippy toes, bringing entertainment on a daily arrangement to take our insanity and turn it into entertainment. Yes, I said entertainment twice, to reiterate that it is nice to look into your faces on a mostly daily basis when you let us in your homes to make the whole world a stage. Goodbye.